Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Gardening with JN. It's January 2nd, 2023 and the weather is 40 degrees. I'm in zone 9B. Today we are going to do a succulent tour after a rainstorm yesterday. We need to assess what needs to be done and how my succulents came through with all that rain yesterday. I'll also give you some tips on how to take care of your succulents after the rain or if you overwater them. Okay, let's get started. This is Joan Hawk. It looks still pretty. The other one is Echeveria. The dry leaves needs to be taken out. And this one right here, a Graptopetalum with string of pearls and aloe behind it. Behind this one is, I think, a Senecio. They still look good. Now behind this is my messy vegetable garden. I have a vegetable garden tour. I'll add the link in the description below if you're interested. Now let's move on with our tour. So this is a Fred Eye and a Crassula. They look good, beautiful colors. I think this is Haworthia. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to get to know my succulents. We are checking for water, like overwater, very wet soil in the pot, because some pots, although they have holes, they are like this one right here. There's like water because sometimes this hole gets covered by the soil and they don't drain well. Although I know you have to drain all, but the plants are very old, so you know sometimes they just soil gets stuck, so sometimes you have to poke it in the bottom. I don't have time to do that right now. Let's move on. There's another one that's full of water. This is like emergency plant. Okay, we need to go check all the succulents, make sure they're not pouring water. No, there shouldn't be any stagnant water in the succulent pots. That's what we're looking for. Everything looks good. Some pots that are small, they have small holes. But the bigger pots, I'm not too concerned about because they're already matured plants. They will survive. Like this one, they've been there for a few years already. This Madagascar right here. This one needs trimming. I don't know what to do yet. I still have to think how am I going to do it because they're like my babies. You know, you don't want to trim them, but they need trimming. This one too, they're overgrown. Let's go to the other side. They look beautiful. It's very important we have to look at any stagnant water because that's an invitation to mosquitoes and the leaves get rotten. Like this one right here, we have to pour that. Sometimes the drain hole is clogged with soil and that's why we have to drain it, help them take the water out. And then we also need to look at the leaves, make sure that they're not rotten. Let's go over here. Now, this one, I know there's no hole. I know I cheated on this one. So we have to really pour it. This is one of those cans from Easter and I was like, you know what? And then the plant grew and it was like, it's too late now. With my laziness, I just put rocks in the bottom so in case there's water, then they just stay in the bottom. This is my favorite variegated aloe. Isn't she beautiful? And she is with Madagascar palm. It's Pachypodium. It's not a palm, but it's a succulent. So let's move on. This one has drain holes. They're big drain holes, so it's not. I know that it's not clogged. Look at my Kalanchoe starting to flower. Very pretty. There's my Firestorm, my favorite. They all look good. Some are overgrown because in the winter, I think they love the cold. And then they start growing. Most of them are dormant in the summer. Jelly bean right there. I actually did nothing to prepare my succulents for the rain. Succulents love rainwater. It provides mineral and has a lower pH, which is beneficial for their growth. I also collect rainwater, and that's what I use when it's time to water them in the spring. With this rain, I probably will not water them until spring. I just keep an eye on them and make sure that they're healthy. Take the soggy leaves out. They all look good. In the summer, we look for mealybugs, but in the winter, we look for mealybugs and soggy leaves, but they love it. Under here are the succulent that I bought last week. 2-inch pot for $1. Yes, 2-inch pot for $1. Now I'm going to make a separate video for that because that is cheap. Please like and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you'll get notified when I post that video. All the way to the bottom are the ones that I grew myself from cuttings. On this side, they're not as protected. There's my variegated aloe right here, and they are full of water, so we need to drain those. I think the gray pot does not have a hole in it, only the black pot. This variegated aloe needs a semi-shade area. I need to drain them really good. These are my aeoniums, they're really doing good. Everything looks good. Sunburst aeonium, the firestorm. There goes another aeonium. Now on this side of the planter, there is my baby necklace and the burro's tail that needs TLC because I know I have not watered them in the summer. Not enough. The baby necklace, I have not trimmed this since I bought it. I still have some more space here for small planters. I like to put the cuttings in a small pot. I think they're cute. This one needs TLC. All the dead leaves needs to be taken out. And there's my aeonium lily pad. She also needs trimming. Under here in the bottom is the baby Joan Hawk that I took out from the mother plant. She's so pretty. And there's some more firestorm right there. They look good. I'm looking at the soil. There's another baby Joan Hawk. I have to show you the mother plant. There she is. Agave desmitiana Joan Hawk variegated. And she is a beauty. Okay, let's continue because we're never going to get finished. Now we continue looking at the pots, making sure that there's no water. Now it's time for me to take the dead and soggy leaves out. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get alerts for future videos. Bye now.